Hi guys, welcome to the unboxing and quick review of the Elegitel cable sleeve black 4 pieces. These are the thing, they are pretty cheap. I haven't seen something like that. I think it's a pretty good idea to have something more convenient as all the other stuff which you have been probably using in the past. And yeah, let's see how this works, how it looks, how this works. So the good thing, it's pretty wide. So a lot of these existing cable protectors or cable sleeves are really narrow. You will have usually you have a lot of work to put cable in, and they are not fully protected, and yeah, there are a lot of disadvantages. I've been looking for a long time to find something better than these standard sleeves or standard protection for cables, and this looks really interesting and I'm going to try this out. The thing is, you get 4 times, I think it's the same length, as you can see, and you can combine them. So with these things, so you can extend the lengths. So you have one, you connect the next one here, and yeah, then you go from there, and you just put it down, put the cables on top, and then close the whole thing. So I'm trying to compare this to an old cable management system which I already have. The things which I really liked, but it has a few disadvantages. So first thing, it is quite a lot of work to work this into this channel. As you can see, especially if you have a lot of them, you can be busy for quite a while. I mean, usually it works. So as you can see, yeah, I mean, it could take me the whole afternoon probably for a longer piece, but at the end it will work. So it's not too bad. It has just a few disadvantages. So one disadvantage is, of course, there's a limited or very limited amount of cable which fit here, and I have had many occasions when it was not enough. Maybe if you have, let's say, maybe 6, 7 or 8 cables, which you have a lot with computers, and so this is not enough. And also, yeah, I mean, it's a lot of work to do, and it has openings. So if you need protection against animals, cats or rabbits or whatsoever, this is not a real protection. I mean, it looks nice, but it's not a real protection. And so I want to compare it now with this new cable management system and try to find out how this works. So I think it's the best when we start here, let's say, where we have all these plugs. And here we have one part of the zipper to close, and we put this together and just close the zipper, and it's already done. As you can see, I mean, there is yes, so it is so fast compared to the old system. It's much less work, and the question is only how does it work when you need to extend this. I'm trying to do that now. So here I push this in and I close the next zipper again, and yeah, so I go from here. The cables are a little bit messy, but still, I mean, that, as you can see, it was really only very few work. Of course, it is not a perfect thing here. I think you can't close that, but maybe you can push it a little bit together, and so it's quite a good protection, as you can see, if you have it close together. The only thing is there are no openings in the middle, and I have seen people just cutting small holes with a knife here. If you need a cable, let's say yeah, you have a phone jack or something like that, or whatsoever, USB in the middle of here, and you don't want to take it out here, you want to have it really in the middle. That's the only disadvantage here. I think you have to really cut it with a knife, and I have heard about people doing that. The good thing is it looks like it doesn't permanently damage this cable management. I mean, it will still stay stable and not totally fall apart. I mean, I wouldn't cut into this seam here, but if you cut a little bit beside of that, I wouldn't go too close to this zipper. Yeah, leave a little bit of a gap, and then try to cut if you really need that. Maybe the best thing for reusage is to avoid any cuts at all, so try to take the cable out maybe between the different sleeves. So yeah, that's it for now. So I mean, it's definitely working, no question at all. It is, yeah, it's stretchable, as you can see. I mean, there's no doubt you can really fit a lot of cable, while we had in the other cable management system maybe 5 or maximum 7 or 8 or so. Here you can easily fit 20 or maybe even more. You can take some out, put some additionals in. I mean, from that perspective, it's way more flexible than with something like that, where you have to really work really hard to put new cables in or push or pull old ones out. Yeah, it's a nice thing. I think new idea, quite an interesting invention.
So if you're a lazy guy like me and you just have these cables hanging around everywhere, you never finish these things and never put them in a really nice cable management system because it seemed to be too much work, this could be the thing for you to do the things easy and fast and really convenient.
So if you're interested in that and want to buy it, I'll put down the link into the description underneath so you can order it right from there. And if you have any questions or comments, just write to the comment section below, and I'm always happy to talk about these things. And if you like the video, give me a thumbs up, subscribe my channel. Thanks for watching, and see you next time.